Let's have a conversation.
Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm sure I'll see you at one of these events again
all
soon.
time, we got Mark with the Mindful Reality podcast, who I've been a guest on, and it was a blast.
Thank you for having me, honestly, and I cannot wait to do it again. We're going to do this again in the future. I just know it.
Welcome to Mindful Reality TV from a mental health perspective. I am back. I didn't know if I was going to be back on here tonight, but having your birthday on a Monday, it is what it is. I went out to eat for lunch and I came home and had like the most adult birthday, responsibilities and sleeping, but it was a good day. I've had worse birthdays, so I'm not even going to say that it was a bad day. It was a good day. Except the feeds have not been feeding. And you know what? Before I even start talking about what happened today, I have to start with a meme because I'm very annoyed with the events of today. I'm going to start right here.
It's like, this is all way too much. It's so stupid.
And this one's for Cameron.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Y'all know, for me to drop those before I even start speaking, I have to be extra irritated and annoyed with what's going on. Hello, birthday guy. Welcome to all. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and set your notification bell. Thanks, Tammy. So, I was all excited yesterday because I thought that Cameron was very adamant about taking down Felicia and putting up Corey. He was adamant that Corey being there was bad for his game. He was adamant the best move is to take him out when you can, because he's the smartest and he's the slickest and he's the most slithery snake of them all. Matter of fact, I think I even still have that video here somewhere. But while I'm looking for it, yeah, I got the video. I got the video file. I got the video file of a confident Cameron.
For a fact that motherfucker's coming after me next week, regardless of what he's saying or who he's talking to or what he's portraying. I know he's coming after me. And that's not just me getting him out. We all know that little brainiac motherfucker is going to run this bitch if we leave him in this house with his little sidekick. I do not want Felicia in that jury, but I will tell you right now, I will take the gamble to go ahead and get his ass out of here right now. She's annoying. She's going to shoot herself in the foot over the course of the next 2 days. And I'm going to let her. We're all going to let her believe that she is leaving this house. And then I'm going to pull her off of the damn block and put Corey there next to Mimi. And Corey will go home. And we will get out the smartest, sharpest player in this house. And the fucking fugitives will roll over everyone here. Blue will be ecstatic. She will join us. America will be left in the wind. to join no one else but us, eventually angling against us. I get it. But everyone is going to eventually anyways. And then we have Felicia wandering around like a fool, Cerie still being Cerie, Mimi still doing her hair, and Bowie being absolutely ecstatic that she's a part of a team that got rid of that.
I'm clapping because that was one hell of a performance. That was extremely convincing. You had me convinced, Cam. You had me convinced. You said you're the big move guy. You said you're going to make this move and then you're going to be ready for war. You said, this is Sparta. And then you did what you called the easy move over and over and over and over and over again. You kept the noms the same. Why did you keep the noms the same? Because Jag made a pitch to you that next week's target for Corey is going to be Blue and not you. Do you think that if Corey gets a chance to put Cameron on the block, that he's not going to be foaming at the freaking mouth to do that? It's one thing to say something like that in theory. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, whatever I have to say to keep myself off the block. Oh, yeah, Blue is my biggest target because Blue wanted me out. How many competitions has Blue won? Blue's threat level is still not high, regardless of whether she wants you out or not. Blue is never going to be a bigger threat than Cameron. Cameron is never not going to be the top choice. He's gambling with his big brother life in this game with the most wishy-washy player of all time. I literally cannot believe. I'm mad. I cannot believe that Jag convinced this guy. I cannot believe that Jag convinced this guy not to put Corey on that block. I cannot believe it. Now I wish Jared was in that house instead of him. Because Jared would have pulled the trigger. I'm so mad about this, Tammy. I'm so mad. Hey, Cass. Mark, at this point, you got to... I know. He sabotaged my... I said that I wanted Corey on the block as my birthday gift. And I thought it was about to happen. I went to bed, and I was like, I'm going to get this birthday treat. I wake up. I look in my comment section, and people are like, oh, it's flipping back. He's going to keep the noms the same and get out Felicia. I was like, no way. No way did Killer Cam get convinced by Jag, of all people. Jag. How did Jag convince him to keep the noms the same? How? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anne Marie, you're from my other channel, right? Well, I know there's probably more than one Anne Marie in the world, but I don't think I've seen you here. And I remember an Anne Marie from my other channel. Not one comp has Blue won, and somehow she is considered the bigger threat. Mark, I love your room. Appreciate that. I've had it set up like this for a while. I just haven't done my lives in my room for a while. But I kind of want to... I set this all up 4 or 5 months ago. Probably more things I want to add to it. This is my... I wish this showed up better on the camera. That's one thing. It just looks like a bright light. But to turn it off, it's like a sign of when I am live. And then I put some pictures up. As you can see, picture of my dad, picture of me and my dad over here. picture of me when I finished my half marathon. You know, when you go through major life changes, switching things around can do a lot for your mood. Thank you, Ma. You are now a member. Appreciate that. It was a huge letdown, and you had the nerve to do it on your birthday. I know. I need to hit up Jag's family account, the Jag family account, and let them know that he owes me. Dumbest move ever. Now at this point, as much as I'm so irritated by listening to Corey talk about anything at this point, I would just like to see him win HOH next week, backdoor Cam, just so I could see Cam's face when he's like, I let Jag talk me out of $750,000. Yep, that's me. Hi, Ma. I do a pretty good job at remembering people's names and remembering who's here and who's not. I must say so myself. And it's hilarious because I'm horrible at names in real life. But yet, when I see the names on my channel, I tend to remember this is a new name. This is a name that has been on my other channel. Encyclopedia. Hi, Michelle. I just became a member. Ma, cool. I hope you like your gift mark. Appreciate it so much. I really do. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's Mama Monday. Mama Monday. I want Corey and Cam on that would be so interesting, but nobody would do that. Who would put them on the block together? Nobody on this season. They would be so scared to put them on the block together. Thank you, Tammy. Love the tribute to your dad and your dedication for him. Thank you, MC. MC, do you mind posting the other channel? I heard hit up Jag's family like, whoa, hold on, Mark, it's not worth it. Oh, man. Yay, Tammy. I have a channel that's called Music and Mental Health. Hi, Diego. Have you been here before? Hello, Kendra. Welcome back. I thought the same thing. Thank you, MC. I'm going to see if I can hop on and pin that. You know what I'm so mad about? I've given Mimi so much promotion. Mimi needs to win something for me so that I can say that all of my Diddy Bop posts have been worthwhile. First time, where are you from? And how did you find the channel? And everybody put a wave in the chat, please. Put a wave in the chat for Diego. Put a wave in the chat for Diego. Anunez, it's in the chat. I'm just about to pin it. Thank you, MC, for putting that up. I just pinned it, so you can click on the link and you'll find it. You probably wouldn't find it just typing in music and mental health anyways. YouTube makes it hard for people to find me. My channel should have 1 million subscribers by now, and it has 663 as of the last time I looked. You were not here yesterday, Michelle? Am I bugging? Hi, Michelle, and oh, so you're not far from me in Jersey. I'm in New York. Well, you could be far from me because I learned that New Jersey is much bigger than I thought it was. There's parts of New Jersey that are like 4 to 5 hours away from me. Crazy how I literally want Booger Boy to go after Cam just so he do the exact same mistake Jared did that he tried to warn him about. Exactly. I seriously can't believe what we're talking about right now. I can't believe it. Oh, this is your first time, Michelle? Thank you for joining me. Let me know where you're from. I know how you found the channel. Let me know where you're from. And also, if you want, let me know how long y'all two have been Big Brother fans. Ma has brought... Ma needs to get a Member of the Month award because Ma has brought like, what, 3 to 4 people on here? 5 maybe at this point. I don't think I've had anyone else. I think I've had 1 or 2 other people say, my son was on here and I'm on here or something like that. Like one person and they brought a family member. But Ma has brought multiple people on here. Hey guys who are new, I suggest to hit the like button or else he is going to find out. Hold on. Everybody knows that once you make a reference, you know what's coming next.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Use music and mental health Big Brother for YouTube search. It's free and supports the channels. Thank you. Wisconsin. We've gotten a couple of Ohio, and now we have a Wisconsin. We've had a lot of Midwest joining us recently. Hi, Mona. Ma is super mega bussin' the channel promo game for sure. For sure. Like Jared said. For sure. Already subscribed. Thank you. Stop that. Please have mercy. For those of y'all who are new, I want y'all to go to my playlist and check out my channel interviews. If you're a big, I have something for everyone. If you're a Big Brother fan, I interviewed Alyssa Lopez, I interviewed Hannah Chada, and I interviewed Turner from Big Brother. If you like The Circle, I interviewed Sam from The Circle, Chaz from The Circle, and Shuby from The Circle. I got the challenge on here, Wes Bergman. I have 2 interviews with Wes Bergman. We were on Cliff Hogg's live stream, and I told some people from that stream that, oh, I see. Oh, that's the name of a place in Wisconsin. The only place I know in Wisconsin that I was at before is Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I don't know if that has any relevance to you, but let me know if it does. I have at least touched a lot of different states, even if I have not really spent significant amounts of time there. Virginia. Oh, we got someone from Virginia in the building. Maya D'Amato. Is this your first time here, Maya? If so, everyone put a hand in the chat, a wave in the chat. We got 3 as far as I've seen. Or is it 4? We got 3 or 4. It's good that there's so many I can't keep track. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I talk about Big Brother every day of the Big Brother season. When the Big Brother season is over, I still cover the challenge, Survivor. I cover the traders. The Circle is going to be coming back soon. We're in Virginia. Ma, I've got to get in at least one alive. Ma, you gotta I want to check that out. The page you're talking about. I don't think I've been on it. Racine Kringles. I guess that's some kind of local thing. Oh, you're in Wisconsin too, MC? How did I not know that? I'm new from Tennessee. Welcome, Patty. Welcome, Patty. Join us next Monday at 8 Eastern for Cliff. What is it called? Cliff Notes? Oh, you were on my old channel. Welcome back. Welcome back, Maya. Now that channel was harder for me to keep track of because that channel has like 2,000 subscribers. And they used to be heavy in those chats. Hey to all the first timers. Chesapeake. Do you cover Sister Wives? I have not seen Sister Wives before. I'm always willing to consider other shows, though. I'm always willing to consider. Didn't get a chance to try that. Was just cruising through on a bike. Cliff Hog. Oh. Who won season 21 of BB21? I mean, who won season 21 of Big Brother? I was on YouTube and I saw your video. Thank you, algorithm gods, for sending me another person. For those who don't know, the algorithm gods is a running joke for me because when I first started up this page at the beginning of this season, I was getting like 2 to 5 subscribers a week. And that's with lots of promotion, putting my stuff on Reddit, Facebook, all over the place, social media. The algorithm was not algorithming. And then one day, the clouds opened up in the YouTube skies, and I got like 100 and something subscribers in one day. And then from there, we've been building up. It's never given me that many again, but I at least get 5 to 10 new subscribers every day. Virginia Beach here. Cliff Hog 3. Oh, that's the name. 757. I'm from Milwaukee. Been to I can't even say that name. Wauwatosa. Kenosha. Why do these Wisconsin names have to be so complicated, though? I spent 2 weeks in Oshkosh. I was at a camp when I was a kid. Not really a kid, but I was like 13 at that time. Passing through for a little while, headed to work. Hey, Debbie, thanks for stopping on. By the way, is my sound good, y'all? Because I finally got a mic. Again, I got a new mic. Blue. I had a better mic before, but somebody stole it from my car. I left it in my car, it got stolen, and I just haven't gotten a mic since. Nobody's complained about the audio, but I basically just decided to do that for myself. My job, one thing that I actually like about my job, because everyone knows there's a lot of things that I don't like about my job. We have something called, I'm not even going to say what it's called, but we have something where you can reward coworkers who have been impactful to you, and the reward points can be used towards buying things. So I actually got my new webcam and my new mic because of getting a couple of awards at work somehow. You know, my coworkers always appreciate me. It's just the other people that don't, the higher up people. Thank you, algorithm gods. Good evening from Ohio. Season 5 was my first BB season. By the way, y'all, I'm not making any promises. I will just say it's a possibility that I could meet Izzy tomorrow. It's a possibility. I don't know for sure, but it's a possibility. And it's a definite that I'm going to meet Rob from Rob Has a Podcast tomorrow also. So I'm going to be doing some networking. Tomorrow. It's been a while. I honestly have been just tapped into y'all, and I have not really been doing any networking like I was doing last season, except for with Kirsten. That's all. Shout out to Kirsten, who gave me a happy birthday shout out on her Instagram story. Hey, Lisa. Welcome to the party, OG. Lisa's an OG. Tammy is an OG. Cass. Anyone else who's an OG, let me know. Get a program that posts your video. Do you know of something like that? I mean, I know they exist, but do you know of a good one? Let's work that algorithm for the B-Day boy. Yes, I want to get to 700 subscribers by the end of the night. That would be mega busting if I could get to 700 subscribers by the end of the night. Let me see how many I have currently. Why can you find things except for when you're looking for them? Oh, 663. Okay. I said it right. That was a miracle that I said it right. Does this chat know what you eat every Monday? Oh, you're asking Ma. What do you eat every Monday, Ma? Ohio as well. Good sound. Thank you. Native American names. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mark. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, it's clear. It sounds good here. Okay, I'm behind. I'm like, you're answering questions from 4 minutes ago, so I know I'm behind right now. I try to read every comment. For those who are new, I try to read every single comment if I can. Hot Pockets. I love Hot Pockets. Hello, Holly. MC is correct about Wisconsin city names. Blessing. Hi, Mark and crew. Hope your birthday has been good. It has been good, aside from the fact that Cameron laid an egg today. Thanks, Cameron. I would like to do a Heism interview. Love Rob from Rob Has a Podcast. Maybe I'll get on his channel. Who knows? If I got on Rob Has a Podcast channel, Rob Has a Podcast channel is pretty much the GOAT of podcasts for reality TV coverage, as far as I know. So everybody knows him. He's the most recognized name doing this. So if I got some kind of connection with him, he put me on his platform or something, you never know. I could go from 600 to a few thousand overnight. That would be awesome. Yay, you're going to the party. Welcome on, y'all. Please hit that like and subscribe, please. I'm an OG. I wish I could play some OG music, but then YouTube would hit me with a copyright claim. This is a fun party, but can we please stop saying bussin'? Back in the day, oh, I remember Hootsuite. I actually remember Hootsuite. Wish you the best. I'm surprised you don't have more. You came up as a choice for me. Thank you, Stargator. Me neither. I haven't had Hot Pockets in ages. But just a reminder, Ma is 11 years old. I'm just kidding. Ma is not 11 years old. Close to it, but not quite. He is of age. Imagine if you got the devil's number of subscribers on your birthday. It's okay if you're slower catching comments in your older age. I am getting old. I used to have a big afro, and now my hair only grows. But it does grow. For everyone who said I'm bald, they were like, Taylor does not like the bald podcasters. I'm not bald, though. And I have 2 pictures with her, so I might not be that bad. 2 pictures with her. Correction on that. I don't think I've ever said or typed the word I'm too old. Did I miss you discussing Cam? Yeah, but it wasn't much of a discussion. I just said that I'm mad about it. But for anyone who didn't see, Cam actually did not use the power of veto. He let Jag convince him not to use it and to get out Felicia. Because he said, I guarantee you, Cam, Corey is not going after you next week. I guarantee you that if he wins, he's going after Blue. Hold on.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing. I'm just like, these people are, I don't know if they're sane or if I'm sane. Like, I could be the crazy one. Mm-hmm.
Nothing that is happening in this house makes sense to me at this point. I'm over it. Y'all are keeping me here. Y'all are keeping me doing these videos. If I was just depending on the show for my entertainment, I would be like some of the people who reached out to me and said, Mark, as much as I support you, I'm done with season 25. On to the next. I'm not even mad at the people who told me that. I'm not even mad. Ma, that would not be bussin'. I'm not 11 years old. Stop the madness. I'm Zingbot, for those who don't know. I am Zingbot. I write for Zingbot. I'm so excited Cam's back, HOH. He's not shaking feathers, though. He did the least shake feathers move that he could possibly do by putting Mimi and Felicia up and then winning and keeping the noms the same. Balding just means more testosterone and wisdom. And oh God, I didn't hear that part about Cam. Yes, I thought that Cam was going to shake things up. The thing is, I'm mad at Mimi. I'm just mad at Mimi for not winning and putting us in this position that we're in. But since you asked for it, I am going to put it on. I can't let the people down.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't diddy bopping. Right. Okay. I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. If I win, one of them won't be diddy bopping. Mm-hmm.
It still made me laugh anyways. I want Jag to win HOH and put up Cam on the block, and I want to screenshot his reaction. I want to see that too. Actually, no. I read Corey in my head because that's what I had going on in my head. I want Corey to win HOH and put Cam on the block. But I guess Jag putting him on the block would have the same effect. I just know Jag would never in his life do that. Jag would definitely pick Mimi and probably Bowie. He'd pick the safest move he could possibly make. The worst gamers ever. Agreed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's an underrated funny part of that clip. Without the uh-huh for emphasis, It's a different clip. Hi, y'all. Now we have to watch Felissa, McCall, and Sari vote each other out to benefit the rest of the group. Yep. Uh-huh. Did any of y'all watch King of the Hill? Yep. 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 Uh-huh. I'm the opposite. Sometimes I don't even watch the episodes this season, just your commentary. I low-key think that my commentary is better than the episodes anyways, so thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat, Cass. I appreciate you. I'm sorry for calling you Wash the other day. You are the number one Cass in the building. I gotta throw on the Diddy Bop though. The Diddy Bop actually goes with the super chat. Isn't that amazing?
What sense does that make?
And I hit the wrong one. The old age kicked in real quick.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping. Right. Okay. I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool to see that orange super chat to go with the Diddy Bop comment? Thank you, Cass. That was like a nice birthday present right there. All right. Where are we at on the Mimi scale today? Well, since you asked, this is where I'm at on the Mimi scale. I'm here. Hold on. Where else am I? And I'm also here. I am migraine Mimi. And I am annoyed Mimi. Those are both for Cam. Cam ruined my day. Thank you, Cam, for doing that to me. If you write for Zingbot, that explains why his zings are so bad. Zing! Maybe you write for Zingbot, Ma. But I'm going to get you back at some point. Love it, Cass. I'm mad at Mimi for not knowing who Emily Dickinson is. We're just not even going to talk about that. Hold on. This is for Mimi. This is for Mimi not knowing who Emily Dickinson is. Where are we at? Did I just move it? Oh, here we go.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Okay. I want to see the speech Felicia did today. Yeah. So Felicia apparently came at Corey in the speech that she gave for the veto today. And she called him a snake and she called him a bunch of other things. And then the fight extended to America. And apparently America fought back. And then after this fight was over, Felicia was asking Cam, basically, did I ruin my chances? And he's basically like, yep, you did. But you got out what you needed to get out. And enjoy your last couple of days in the house. I mean, he didn't say it like that, but that's what he was saying. So I am looking forward to seeing that in the episode on Tuesday, y'all. You know, I just realized that October 3rd is going to be the first episode of The Power of Veto that airs on Tuesday, which is going to be the same time that Big Brother, that I'm at that Rob Has a Podcast thing. That sucks a little bit, but it's okay. I probably won't get to a recap tomorrow with that being the case. So I'm going to have to make a video beforehand. But I'll get to the recap Wednesday morning. I'm going to watch it Wednesday morning, and I'm going to recap Wednesday morning. Wash coming through. Let's start the super chat chain for the birthday boy. I would love a super chat chain. Whoever puts Cam on the block, I will still be satisfied. Yeah, me too. Anyone could put Cam on the block, and I would be happy about it. After he made this move, I'm for Cam being on the block. I was screaming when she didn't know Emily Dickinson. She's like, who's that? I love King of the Hill. Rest in peace, Johnny Hardwick. Thanks for the super sticker, MC. Same over here, Tammy. I was stressing out when she asked if she was alive. I love the quick, what sense does that make? It didn't even make sense for me to put it up there because I was thinking the Diddy bopping comment, but I didn't put the right one for whatever reason. The math wasn't mathing in my head. Thank you, Miss Nappy Kid. Girl, you're a teacher. You just insulted Mimi with her own clip. It's all love, though. It's all love. Yeah, just a reminder to y'all. Oh, the Traders first episode. That dropped today, Lisa. Did you see it? The Traders Canada. I want to see it. I gotta recap the Traders Canada if I can. Somebody sent me a Reddit link, so hopefully I can find it on that link because I really wanted to see that. Yeah, just reminding you guys that October 3rd, the episode of Big Brother is gonna drop. Now the veto episodes have changed from Wednesday to Tuesday because of Amazing Race and Survivor. So tomorrow is actually the veto episode. Please put a community post reminder about the. Yeah, I'll do that. Matter of fact, I will do that right now. Hi, Cinnamon. Is my house haunted? Maybe it is. POV episode. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to be able to see it when everybody else sees it, but I'll get to it. Cam blew a big chance. I agree. This was so stupid. I'm mind blown that Jag was actually able to convince somebody like Cam not to use that power of veto. Jag? Really? You just really wanted them. I think that the math is not mathing. So the Diddy bopping one has become my new favorite, but the math is not mathing was not a one sentence thing. If y'all saw that thing in the storage room, she was talking to herself for a while, and I was laughing every sentence. I wish I could find that somewhere because that whole scheme needs to have its own thing. If y'all haven't seen that, that was the funniest rant. I'm gonna find it later. That rant was too funny. I have a question, y'all. Have you seen Jared's exit interviews? And if so, what do you think of them? Because I've seen some of them. The one that I'm interested in seeing, probably more than the ones I've seen already, is the one that he did with Big D and Tiffany and Hannah, because he knows Big D outside of the house. So I'm interested to see how that one went. But what I noticed about the interviews that I saw, I'm not one to say whether something is sincere or insincere, because some people are just willing to say that. But all the answers seemed pretty similar to each other. Pre-planned. They seemed like pre-planned answers. I think the true test is not even what he says in the interviews, but how we see him behave afterwards. Something that Turner said to me when I did my interview of Turner, he was like, being good on Big Brother doesn't make you a good person necessarily, and being bad on Big Brother doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. Said it's what you do afterwards that counts. And I think that's true. Traders is on at 10 tonight in 20 minutes. I wish I could see it live, but I can't because I'm not in Canada. You got to recap Canada Traders, please, pretty please. I can probably, if I can find it, I'll fit that into my schedule, because since Canada Traders is going to be a once a week show, I could probably put in a recap. Wednesday's open. No, Wednesday's not open. I got Survivor. I could probably recap Traders Canada for now on like Friday, because nothing's going on Friday. Kendall, welcome. I think that's 2 days in a row that you caught me. Looks like Fee served herself on a to-go platter. And now, even if Mimi stays, which is unlikely, even if Felicia stays, sorry, even though that's unlikely, Mimi lost her number one ally. I know she probably might talk to Cerie some more, but they don't have that same kind of trust or love for each other. Thank you. I appreciate that. Candle, just for one day, are you going to tell me that Ghanaian jollof rice is better than y'all? Just checking. My armpits smell bad even though I put deodorant on. And in other random news, Mom wants to tell us about his hygiene. Candles in the house. How embarrassing. You have not seen Traders US? You need to get on that. ASAP. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I don't believe I have. There is a GIF of it on Discord. Who should go up? Who should win? What's everyone's strategies? That was a good 20-minute soliloquy. I know, right? And it was real. 39 in the chat. 31 likes. That's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Thank you to the 31 people who did their job. And to those who did not.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Please help the math, because if the maths, it gives me more people on my channel from YouTube recommendations. Recommendations, y'all don't realize recommendations from YouTube is everything. YouTube could make me a YouTube star in one night. But they're like, we're not going to make you a star. You got to work like a slave to be a star. You got to get on here 2 times a day, 3 times a day, update your community posts all day, make all these videos and do all these interviews, and we'll throw you about 20 to 30 people a month, and you do the rest by yourself. But when you hit the like button, it shows that people like my content and that people are engaged and that it's good stuff. And then we'll get more people, and then I'll be able to do more things. I'll be able to upgrade my equipment, more interviews, and I'll have more time to do this. That's a big goal of mine. Less time doing things that I don't like and more times doing things that I love. But remind me to watch some of the exit interviews because I've been meaning to see them. Yes, have seen Jared's exit interviews. What do you think? I'll make notes for you, Mark. I never watched Survivor ever. I started watching Survivor because of this channel. Because of the last channel, I mean. And I'm now on my 3rd season of Survivor. I like it. I don't like it as much as Big Brother or The Challenge, but it's a strong 3rd for me for these competition shows. I'm a little biased about The Circle too, I must admit. I'm a little biased about The Circle. I like The Circle more after speaking to 3 people from it. On Peacock, The Traders? Yeah, The Traders is on Peacock. Isn't it? Isn't that where The Traders is on? I think so. It's great. Not every season, of course, but there's lots of entertainment from the show. Hiya, Kendall. Thoughts on eviction? Not happy. My thoughts on it are that I am not happy about him not using the veto. I will let you have the jollof rice just for your birthday. We have arranged a truce for the day. Thank you, Candle. We have a truce for today. My mother is such a workaholic girl. Hey, Mark, you're doing better than me. What is better than you? Oh, you have a channel? Do you think Corey will go to Jag and Matt about Cameron telling Corey that Blue wanted to backdoor him? Cameron already did talk to Jag and Matt. He already did talk to Jag and Matt. What's happening in the BB house? So today, Cameron, after doing all that talk about he wanted to backdoor Corey, he ended up keeping the noms the same. He kept the noms the same, so Mimi and Felicia are still on the block. Felicia had a blow up at the Power of Veto ceremony and is looking like the most likely candidate to go home as of now. Yes, please check out my shorts and like also. Traders is on Peacock. Yeah, I thought so. The only reason I forgot, I still think I'm subscribed to Peacock, and the only thing I was watching on it was I subscribed to Peacock for Bel-Air, and Bel-Air is like a 10 episode season. So when it's off, that's how these apps get me sometimes, because I will subscribe to an app just to see one show, and then when the show is done, I forget to unsubscribe. So I'm still paying Peacock $5 a month, and I've probably watched 3 things on there. 4 things on there. I think I watched 1 television series episode that my cousin was on. I saw Bel-Air on there and Traders on there, and then I think I saw what's it called? Best Man. I forgot what it's called, but that new version of the Best Man that they made into like a TV series. I've watched maybe 5 things on Peacock. Cameron told Corey that Blue wanted to backdoor him, and I was annoyed at that too, because Cameron was the one who wanted to backdoor him. I mean, Blue was on board with the plan, and she wanted him backdoored too. But it's interesting that he threw that information there, because the reason why he said that Blue wanted to backdoor him is to secure Corey's doubt of Blue, because he's hoping that in the event that Corey wins HOH next week, he'll target Blue rather than him. Stupid plan. Just get Corey out instead of doing that. This is what happens when you listen to somebody like Jag. Jag's idea of what's going on in the house is so out of whack. No, I don't think he set himself up good at all. You know, you subscribed to Peacock for Housewives. Same. I downloaded to watch Bel Air also. And then when the traders came about, I kept it. They're still taking my money. I want to say this on camera. Whenever I go, somebody needs to call Peacock, Netflix, Hulu, and all whatever other apps that I might be subscribed to, and tell them, cancel them before they take all the money out of my bank account and I can't leave it to anybody. Because I feel like they're bringing, you know what I hate? An app that has one show that's really good, or like an original show for that app. Peacock presents blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what do I need Peacock for when I have Netflix and whatever else? And then they get another show. They almost caught me with Apple TV. Apple TV has some dope shows. And I joined Apple TV on a free trial. And they have some dope original shows. And I'm like, y'all are killing me with this app stuff. What happened to the days where you could just buy a good old cable subscription and watch whatever with the cable subscription? We don't realize that you put all these apps together. I loved Ozark, and that's not even my type of show. I don't know why I started liking Ozark. Ozark is one of my favorite shows. You is one of my favorite shows on Netflix. How to Get Away with Murder. Loved that show. Felicia can be counted on to blow up her own game, so save me the anger at anyone else. Hypocrisy Hill. Mark's Guilty Pleasure. Remember old school Apple TV when you had to buy the box and keep updating it? I didn't have Apple TV before. You know he does. I don't really like those shows. I've never got into Housewives or anything like that. Have I ever watched any show like that? I mean, I used to watch like Flavor of Love, I Love New York. I used to watch the Ratchet Love shows. For the Love of Tila Tequila, Real Chance of Love, College Hill. Thoughts on a Fire Stick? I have one, but the only thing I don't like is it's kind of glitchy and it kind of loads slowly. I liked Ozark because of two words, Ruth Langmore. She was so crazy on the show. I saw her on something else. Have you ever watched a character on a certain show and you get so used to how they are on that show that when you see them on something else, you're like, this is strange. I saw Marty, the actor who played Marty, on another series, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna kill him and dump the body. And then I'm like, this is not how Marty Bird would handle this situation. Mark would crush on Bryn. I gotta look up who Bryn is. Best College Hill season. I don't know. I can't even. My memory does not even go back that far. But I just know that College Hill was like the black version of the Real World. Fire sticks never worked for me when I traveled for work, but I haven't had one in a few years. I like the background. Appreciate it. For those who haven't seen it, just to explain a little bit more. When my dad first passed away, I took a break from doing YouTube or whatever. And then when I was thinking about coming back, I'm like, everything reminds me of him, and it's hard to even think about starting this up again. And then I remember when I did my interview with Ayana, and this is something I've never actually said. And I never said it to Ayana. I probably have to reach out and mention this to her too. When I interviewed her, I remember that she had a background picture of her and her mother. And if anyone doesn't know who Ayana is, she was on Road Rules many years ago. And she was on, I think, 3 seasons of The Challenge. And she was on a recent season of The Challenge All-Stars, season 2. So I was like, you know what? Instead of harping on being sad, let me recreate and redecorate my space. This was just a blank wall before. So I added things to it. You can't really see it too good, but this is a picture of me and my grandmother. This is a picture of my dad. This is another picture of me and him. This says, life is like a camera. Focus on what's important, capture the good times, develop from the negatives, and if things don't work out, just take another shot. This is a picture of me when I was like 10. This is a half marathon that I completed a little over 2 months ago. I never thought I could do that. And this is a poster from a Challenge Mania that I went to. The one that had CT when I met the legendary CT. Oh, and this thing here is just it's just a cool decoration, and I just like how it looks when the lights are off. Like I had the lights on, and I'm like, I like it. It looks better with the light off. Now that's my MTV tour of my corner, my corner office. My Capricorn sister is here. His name is Jason Bateman, but I agree with you. I associate actors, and I also associate actors with their name on the show that I liked them on. Because I knew full well that his name is Jason Bateman, but I still see Marty. College Hill, best girl fight. What season was that? And College Hill used to show everything. They started another College Hill, which is a celebrity edition. It has the season that I saw, which was season 2. It had Ray J. It had Amber Rose. It had New York from I Love New York. That's the reason why I watched it. It has New York from I Love New York. There was a fight that happened between Amber Rose. I forgot the name of the person that she fought, but they didn't show the fight. And I was so upset about that. I'm like, we are in a different era where they can't show people fighting on TV. I'm not a fan of the Survivor. I never could get into it. I prefer the Challenge. I prefer the Challenge as well, but I do like Survivor. So MC. No, that was a living room. I set up camp in my bedroom. I like the setup though, but I do switch between rooms, so sometimes I won't be here, but Actually, like being in here just makes me feel like, you know, I feel good. Best College Hill was the VI, Virgin Islands, I guess that is. Cameron wasted this HOH. Sure did, Dane. I agree. They voting Cam out as soon as they can. Also agree. Voting out arguably the weakest player. Yep. Because of jury votes? Like, come on. Jocelyn and Amber. Oh, you saw that, DM Rocks? You saw that? Jocelyn and Amber had a big fight, had a physical confrontation. And they did not show the fight on the show. Thank you, MC. Didn't know there were that many seasons. I'm the opposite. I can't get into the challenge. One of the cooler parts about the community for me is that I get on here and y'all greet each other. Because it's one thing for everyone to say, hi, Mark, how are you doing? Because obviously it's my channel. But I hop on here and people greet each other. People remember when they don't see somebody for a while. It's an actual community. When I put in a joke, people remember why I'm making that joke because they're consistent. So shout out to all of y'all for that. The math is mathing when it comes to that. I have not watched Netflix in a while. But You was one of my favorite recent Netflix series. If y'all haven't seen You, it's wild. You is about this stalker who researches. He'll find some woman that he likes, and he'll do all this research about her, and he'll spy on her. He will get out his phone, check all her social media. He'll see where she likes to eat. He'll see where she works, who she's with, if she's with somebody. And then he will just accidentally bump into them like it was an accident. And he'll start conversation with them that is pre-planned by him, but the woman thinks is organic. And then they end up falling in love with him. They get together. And then somehow or another, he kills them. But he always finds a new way to do it. It sounds like it's very cliche, but it's not. And you know it's over when he says, this time it's going to be different. And he kind of looks like Cam. Don't get mad at me, y'all. I'm the opposite. I can't. Oh, I read that one. Yeah, I love the challenge. Yes, indeed. You built it and we showed up. They say if you build it, they will come. You is good. The funny thing is, before the pandemic, I didn't even used to like shows like that. And then somehow I started liking these psychological thrillers. Ted Bundy type. I promise y'all I read better in real life. Rapid fire questions, though. We are a family. I'm a singer in my head. Was CT cool? CT was one of the coolest. Let me tell you how cool CT was. That event took place Saturday. It took place 6 days after I buried my dad. May 14, I buried my dad. May 20 was that event. I almost didn't go, but I ended up going. And I thought of all these questions that I was going to ask him. Oh, I want to ask you about the bananas backpack. what happened? What were you thinking about when you punched what's his name, Adam, in the face, and when you punched Davis in the face, and you know, how did you feel when you had to work with Wes on that season or whatever? I was gonna ask him a whole bunch of things, and I had to stand in this huge line to get to him because CT has fans like he's a real celebrity. Because I've been to a lot of challenge events. Nobody has gone crazy for anyone like I saw them go crazy for CT. I get to the front of this line. I was like, hey, CT, I'm a big fan. And for some reason, the only thing that came to my head was I buried my dad on Saturday. That was the second thing I said to him. I still have that video here on my page somewhere. I said, I buried my dad on Saturday. And he was like, oh, man. So he stood there and talked to me for a while and gave me tips and advice about loss because he lost his brother and he lost DM. And he said, I don't know what it's like losing a parent, but he said, I know what it's like dealing with loss. He told me, don't hold it in. He said, if you're standing in the line in the Starbucks and you have to cry, let out a cry. Don't try to be a tough guy like me, because if you don't let out your emotions, eventually they're going to catch up to you some way and somehow. And he said, in my case, it was destructive in destructive ways that I let out all the emotions that I felt. And yeah, he like his words, he's talking to me and I'm like, I can't believe CT is standing here in front of me giving me this advice about grief and grieving. The other side of the coin, the ladies were jumping on him, hugging him, kissing him. Did you see the recent episode of Challenge? Yes, I did. That's that new era challenge stuff. That's what happens when you invite strangers onto my show. Stop inviting all these strangers onto my show. I don't like, so individually, Michaela, Chanel, Desi, who's the other one? Well, Amira wasn't there, but the ones that were there, like this this kind of alliance that formed with these ladies from Survivor and what, Amazing Race, maybe? I don't know. I haven't seen their seasons, but generally I like them all individually. But you put a group of them from these other shows onto the challenge, a large group of them, and they're so confident because they can just group together and take out the challenge people because they outnumber them. So I don't really respect it like that. I'm sorry that I'm probably way behind on your comments. Yeah, I'm like 4 minutes behind. The pandemic wasn't all bad. It changed some people for the better. Have you seen Little Man? Yeah, that's a funny movie. Was that the one with the weigh-ins? From Owings Mills, Maryland. I have never heard of Owings Mills. Not that I know Maryland that well, but is it close to Hanover? Because my sibling lives there. And thank you. And I'm sorry. Please put a wave in the chat for Chanel. Oh, you're talking about Davis, most likely. I get it, but I feel like he's changed. I sat there with my jaw dropped. The daily challenge was nuts. The daily challenge. Oh, the wrestling. I was so happy when I saw Corey slam CT. That was my favorite moment of the challenge in the last probably 2 to 3 seasons. That was my favorite thing to see, was Fessy getting slammed in a one-on-one wrestling challenge by somebody smaller than him. I'm hearing Pointer Sisters in my head, but y'all probably too young for that. What were you thinking about when you punched Adam in the face? I did make an Adam reference though when he said that he was handling his grief in a bad way, and I was like, "Did you smash people's heads and eat it?" I will smash your head and eat it. That was crazy. I thought maybe Mark was avoiding copyright strikes. Funny enough about copyright strikes, some of y'all saw when I was outside of the nursing home one day, and I had just visited my dad, and I was talking about it, and I had my ukulele, and I started playing one of the songs that I played for him, Elvis Presley, Teddy Bear. I started strumming and singing, and I got a copyright strike. So if y'all wonder why they're not allowed to sing in the house, copyright is crazy. I can sing a song, not even play the song. I can sing the song. And YouTube can pick up the audio and say, this song is owned by such and such, and remove my video. That's how crazy it is. Yeah, he was a bully. He was. It's surreal to have a guy that was on your TV give you advice about what being a tough guy means. Thoughts on Kirsten calling Cameron racist and threatening him and picking on him for working at Buckles. Okay. So the thing about this, I was on Kirsten's live. I didn't even see where it went. Shout out to Kirsten, first of all. I'm cool with Kirsten. The reason why she was so mad is because Cameron called her cotton twice. And I don't know in what world that's okay, but that's not okay. He gave you good advice. I have lost my mother, my sister 3 years ago to cancer, and the father is of my children 2 years ago. I talk to anyone that would listen, helps to get it out. And this helps me to get it out. I so appreciate this community here because I mention my dad at least a few times a day. It's still fresh. It's like 6 months ago. So good evening, Mark. Not sure if early or late. No, you're right on time. You are right on time. I don't think so. I can't subscribe to that. YouTube is a mess. Hey, look at the bright side. At least you sung it well enough to get it recognized. I guess so. I think it was more the strumming, though, than my singing. Waving at our first timers. My fault. I'm late to the party, but just wondering. Yes. And that's the reason why I was so excited to see Sari on Big Brother. More than the Survivor. Owings Mill MD is 35 minutes from your older sister in MD. Oh, you've already been on my channel. I thought you were saying you were new. Yes. I'm not sure when you sleep. That's what Ma is always asking me. Hi, Eva. Can we get some doves in the chat for Mr. Agboka? My dad's first name was Ebenezer. Well, then I guess you played it well enough to get it recognized. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hi, Eva. Do you like Rachel from BB13? Here's the thing. Rachel from BB13 is very entertaining. But Rachel from BB13 was also a bully. Definitely by today's standards. Because you be streaming at midnight and streaming again. That's 8 to 9 hours. Y'all don't think that's enough sleep? If I get off at midnight and you see me again at 8, I mean, I sleep about 6 hours a night, and that's all I can get. But I function well with 6 hours. If I'm anything less than 6 hours, I'm not functioning. But if I get 6 hours, I'm good. If I get 8 hours, it's a miracle. If I get 8 hours during the Big Brother season, it's a major miracle. I don't remember the last time I have slept 12 hours in a row. You are blessed. Or not. 7 hours is good, or 8. I wonder what Jag would think of Rachel. We know what Jag would think of Rachel. Super bully. Okay, y'all. I've been on here kind of longer than usual, but that's just because I'm chilling. But I do have work tomorrow, so I have to mentally prepare myself for the rigors. I'll probably be on here for another like 10 to 15. So drop in your comments here. Do you think we would get some new clips tomorrow night that we not seeing on the feeds? Yeah, we're gonna see the veto ceremony stuff, and apparently that was very action-packed. It's a curse because on days where I have something in the morning, I would have 2 to 3 hours, but on the weekends or days where I don't have to go anywhere, I sleep like 12 hours. Better grab a life vest. Good night, Anunes. We got 31 people in here. Well, I know that we have more than 31 likes, so thank y'all for that. I can't play the math is not mathing because the math is mathing. Thank you so much for that. What can I play here? Oh, this one is for, I'm going to put up MC's comment. Hold on. This one is for you, MC, and Lisa, by the way. Hold on.
You mad? Why you worried about how I do what I do? You mad? Why you worried about how I do what I do?
Why are you worried about how I do what I do? Okay? If I say that I'm going to leave in 5 to 10 minutes and I leave in half an hour, don't worry about it, all right? That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Because if you keep messing with me...
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't diddy bopping. Right. Okay. I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. If I win, one of them won't be diddy bopping. Mm-hmm.
If I leave in 5 minutes, one of y'all will not be diddy bopping. That's all I know. Mm-hmm. One of y'all ain't gonna be diddy bopping. Thank you, Tammy. That's a virtual high five for Tammy. Tammy's on my side. Tammy is the person saying, mm-hmm. Cam ain't diddy bopping. I hope Cam ain't diddy bopping next week. Cam gotta go. Cam made the wrong move. He gotta go. Mm-hmm. Can never think of Rachel without her famous quote, floaters grab a life vest. I will be live tomorrow, but I will be at Rob Has a Podcast party, so I will not be live after the episode. So look for me morning, probably early afternoon. That's it for tomorrow. Kind of sucks a little bit that I'm not going to be able to go live after tomorrow's episode, but this is more important than that, to be honest with you. I can watch the episode taped, but it's a networking opportunity for me to go to these parties, the survivor parties, the challenge parties. I think that's the Big Brother parties. I go to them for networking purposes. That's how I got Hannah and Turner to interview with me. I got both of those interviews from meeting them and talking to them. I'm going to sabotage and share this live in the final minute.
I'm just like, this is all way too much. It's so stupid. Let me play the game that I'm playing. You play the one that you're playing.
Right.
Being a snake is not a part of my aesthetic.
Right.
You wear it a lot better than I do. Sorry, you mad about that?
That was a snake-like move, Lisa. Where's the rattlesnake thing? You know the rattlesnake sound effect that they be playing on the Big Brother episodes? I need that. I tried to virtual high five you, but you moved your hand away, so I accidentally hit your face. I'm so dearly sorry. That was aggressive. Man, what did I do to Ma tonight? Goodness. Yes, Lisa. I have heard that she might be. I don't know for a fact, but I am hoping that Izzy is there, and I'm hoping that I can get an interview with Izzy. That would be dope. I've never actually gotten somebody who is actively just on the show. I've only gotten people who have been off the show for a year, 2 years. Nasty work, Lisa. Nasty work. Right. I can't wait for your Mimi interview. Speaking this Mimi interview into existence. I didn't catch that Taylor interview last year. And she basically declined. Well, she didn't really decline this year, but she told me to hit her management team and gave me the email address. And I did that. So where are y'all at on the Mimi scale, or where's the show at? Because if it's where are you guys at on the Mimi scale, I gotta say, y'all are happy Mimi on the Mimi scale, because I got two super chats today and 3 membership subscriptions and a whole bunch of happy birthdays. So I cannot be mad at y'all, except for Ma. Actually, I can't be mad at Ma because Ma brought 3 or 4 people in today and did a membership subscription. So that kind of cancels out all those nasty comments and the aggression. I was just trying to high five you, man. The snake sound effect. Can you interview live? That would be cool. I did when I interviewed Wes Bergman. For those who know who Wes Bergman is, I did that live on what's it called? Zoom, not Zoom. I did it live on StreamYard. Yeah, when I interviewed Wes, I did that one live. And when I interviewed John Brennan, I did that one live. Live is cool. There's a couple of reasons why live is a little bit harder for me, because if these people tell me I have 1 hour for you to do this interview, a lot of them, their 1 hour is not a real hour. Their hour is more like 40 minutes. It's a miracle that I got to an hour with Hannah, because she told me she had to go like 6 times. And I had to take it out of the footage because I'm like, Ooh, this is bad. She actually stayed on here an extra 25 minutes or so from the amount of time that she told me that she had. But when I start answering questions, it cuts away so much time from the questions that I'm able to ask within that span of time. Now, if I was interviewing somebody who says, you can interview me until you get to the end of your questions, the live option would be a little bit better for me, if that makes any sense. Bored Mimi. That's where I am about the house. If you want to know where I am about the house on the Mimi scale, give me a second. I am here, here, and here combined. That's where I am about what's going on in the house. Oh, you are hitting all my trigger points tonight, YTC. No. No. You can't be mad at me. You love me, and I live in your head rent-free. Why do you say the things you say? Oh, that was funny. Mimi got to stay. Who do you think is going to win America's Favorite House Guest? Maybe Matt. I don't know. John Brennan was a good interview. Thank you. By the way, MC and Lisa, yes, I am past 5 to 10 minutes for sure. I passed 5 to 10 minutes. So y'all win the bet tonight. Y'all win the bet tonight. Drop some money in the chat for Lisa D and MC. Matter of fact, drop a super chat in there and I'll send it to them. I promise. Checks don't bounce in Mark's house. That's a tough one, DM. I hope Cameron wins America's favor, but we will see. How many memes do you got? I need more. I've been getting lazy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I have so many more that I've thought of. Pensive Mimi, irritated Mimi. There's so many. She has so many facial expressions that I have like 50 Mimi memes in my head, but I just have not done the screen captures and put them together. Okay, since nobody is helping me with this, I will put the money in the chat for y'all. Oh, we got $1. $1. Actually thinking about voting for Izzy. Can you still vote for them? Can you vote for anyone from the season? I say things I say because no one else is going to say the things I say. You are annoying. You just wanted me to read that and get annoyed. Well done. And then you gave me $1 to make it okay. How disrespectful is this guy? No more memes. You are a hater today. YTC. Bam, winners. We ain't taking no B-Day super chats here. I promise y'all I was going to send them. For sure. For sure I was going to send them. I think you can vote for anyone except Luke. Oh, can you? She never wakes up and plays, even when she's on the block. I think she's going to hide. That is so kind of you, Lisa. Thank you for sending me the super chat. Actually, the super chat that you sent is my payment for the extra time that I spent on here because of you. So thank you for my paycheck. that $2.99, I'm gonna get some Trident, and I'm gonna enjoy that like it's my last stick of gum. I promise you, for sure. I accept Zelle. Do I have a Zelle name? Is it? I don't know if you can use. Oh, I can put my email address in here. Yeah, you can use my email address for that. Appreciate that, by the way. That's my email address for Zelle. Thank you, Lisa. If Alicia goes, who does Mimi go? Who does Mimi got? Well, not many people, unfortunately. I was saying that she might have Sari, maybe. But aside from that, I don't think many, like, she's kind of going to be on an island, unfortunately. I gave $1 in the super chat and you're still mad at me. I'm fake mad at you, though. We have a fake beef. We have a fake beef. I hope there's only one from today with Mimi peeking from under the blanket with those white frames. She was so over it when she was talking to Corey. I can't wait for America and Corey to go home. They're popular for what? Oh, never mind. I know. You can vote for, oh, you can vote for any of them. Okay. I've never voted before. That's why I'm asking. If Mimi goes, if Mimi goes, these things that I drop on this channel will have so much less value without Mimi in the house. You got to stay, Mimi. You have got to find a way. You got to win the next HOH. Surprise everybody. Mimi for the next HOH, please. And thank you. TKO making that annoying noise. That thing triggers me. I love your content, Mark. It's my second or third day on the channel. Appreciate that. Even though we disagree on who we're rooting for, I still appreciate everybody who jumps on here and supports my channel. LOL. Yes, you did. You missed Ma's $1 super chat. Disrespectful $1. He put a disrespectful $1 in my chat. What do you think I am, a stripper? Throwing $1 at me? What is wrong with you, Ma? We're in our beef era, for sure. I feel like Blue is the Victoria of this season. I don't think she's that bad. I mean, she does have some Victoria-ish tendencies, but among other things. Ma, that can't happen. Mimi must stay. Can we have a female win for once? I know, right? It seems like 10 seasons ago. Mimi can actually win. She came in third on the pressure cooker and second in the week 9 veto. And they said that she came in, was it second, either second or third on this competition? People will subscribe just to hear you guys bicker. Best reality TV show on YouTube. I'm not going to bicker. I'm going to throw $1 at him. I don't want to see you in your birthday suit. That's for the next channel. Ma's on a college student. That's true. Ma is eating ramen noodles and Ritz crackers right now. So that $1 and the other $3 for the membership represent a meal that Ma just sacrificed for me. So I take that back. I apologize. Thank you so much for that $1. And by the way, y'all, I think that was way better than the zing that he gave me earlier because I'm the only zing bot on this channel. You'll get more than $1 to strip. Tammy's got a point. My bill is maybe I should reconsider my career because my job doesn't pay enough. My bill is $811, but my parents want to pay it on my behalf. I guess I feel bad. You could have used that dollar towards your $811 bill and made it $810. But you spent it with me, so I appreciate that. Yeah, that's me too, Holly. Mark's on his OnlyFans era. I know interesting people who do OnlyFans. I think I could do a successful OnlyFans if I wanted to do that route. Mimi is always number 2, 3, or 4. I hate that. Victoria was a special kind of floater. She's the GOAT floater. I actually have Ritz crackers. I was a college student once before, Ma, so this comes from a place of empathy. What is it? Political. She's like a political. What is her career? Something with making policies. She makes like government policies or something, or passes them. I don't know. Something with the government. Totally agree, Miss Lisa D. You're a terrible Zingbot. Give me a thumbs up if my comment about the $4 was funny, and give me a thumbs down if you think it wasn't funny. We're taking a poll right now because I'm insulted. Ma, you have a snack bag? That's cute. Is it a Batman one? Yeah, Ma, don't come for me on my channel. I have people who back me up here. Should we zing Mark for his birthday? No. Unless you do it in a super chat. That's the only way that I'm going to accept getting zinged on my birthday. My day was cool. It was good. It wasn't exciting. That's why I'm here. But it was a good day. The absolute disrespect. I want my dollar back. Sorry. I'm taking that dollar and I'm going to Dollar Tree. And I'm going to buy a useless item. And I'm going to bring it here and show it on my next live just to show what I'm doing with that dollar. Just to let you know. Why Batman specifically? You were a college student when I was in my diaper, man. I was a college student in my last year in college was 2011. How old were you then? We got a exactly political consultant. Okay, that's what it is. And hi, Tasha, by the way, if I didn't say hi. I read your comment, but I usually say hi. There's a lot of comments right now. Legislative assistant. Which one is it? Political consultant or legislative assistant? Ma lies, so it's probably the second one. Ma, you gave me a thumbs up. You just said that it was bad. How are you adding to the thumbs up count? Ninja, I see Ma as more of a Ninja Turtles guy personally. So I got a thumbs up from Ma, weirdly. Thumbs up from Tammy. Tammy liked my zing. It's just a regular bag. He's a Powerpuff Girls guy. He's got Powerpuff Girls on his bag. That's why he doesn't want to say. YouTube only allows you to receive like 30 cents of the dollar. Not 30. They give me 70%. Put some respect on YouTube. They only take 30% of my hard-earned super chat. So I get 70 cents to spend, not 30. Thank you very much. I used to not be spoiled watching episodes. Now I'm waiting to get spoiled to see who wins the competition. By the way, I got a swivel chair. I got so tired of sitting. I guess you can't really see it, but it's swiveling. That's why you see me moving back and forth on my swivel chair. My room is cool today. Yeah, I was never, as soon as I discovered the live feeds, I'm not able to wait ever again to see who wins the competitions. The Mark and Ma show. Get off my show, Ma. You're not supposed to be a part of my show. What are you doing here? Ma's bringing people in here, dropping in super chats just so that I'm going to read him again. This is disrespectful. And now I'm like 20 to 30 minutes past what I said I was going to leave. But that's okay, because I was waiting for Tasha and others that had not showed up yet. I turned 6 in 2011, but I was probably 5 when you graduated. You are youngin'. You are youngin', 2005, baby. I'm almost 20 years older than you. Power Rangers. It's one of those. Powerpuff Girls is low-key is enjoyable, though. Come on now. Hello, Miss Tasha. I'm 1000% the reason he's still streaming. It's because he's arguing with me. Give Ma a hand. Because Ma is low-key right. I'm only on here because I'm mad. I'm big mad. What's your favorite competition on Big Brother? There's only a few competitions I like on Big Brother, quite frankly. I like OTAV. I like whatever the BB Comics. BB Comics is definitely my favorite. Good to see you here. We're still getting over this heat wave in Rio Grande Valley. Should be coming 94. I don't know how you hot weather people do it. It's not for me. I am an old man, 36 years old as of today. What is the question again? I asked the question. The question that I asked earlier was if my zing to Ma was good. I can't remember exactly how I said it, but he gave me $1 super chat or super sticker or whatever it is, and he got a membership which added up to $4. And I was telling him that his dollar was disrespectful to only give me $1. But then Tammy said he's a college student, and I said, oh yeah, that dollar actually represented a meal for him because he's eating ramen noodles and Ritz crackers. And he even admitted that he's eating Ritz crackers right now. I think that zing is a good zing, but he said that it's trash. So I was asking people, is it good or bad? If it's good, give it a thumbs up. And if it's bad, give it a thumbs down. Me too. Dun, 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 dun. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike for doing that. You know this is going longer. Because y'all keep commenting. I'm trying to leave. I zelled you $10.02. Ooh, thank you. Zelle is better than Super Chat, honestly. Super Chat, they take your money. I think I might have, I don't know. What do I have in Super Chats here? Like $30, something like that. And they're going to take their cut. They're going to take like 30% of that. But the $10.02 that you sent me, I'm going to get all of that. Thank you. The math is mathin'. But I appreciate all of what you send, regardless of what means, platform. It's a Snorks bag. Oh, shout out to the Snorks reference. I was too old for Powerpuff Girls. That's how old I am. Lisa's talking like she's 67 and a half here. I don't know where I came up with the half. Hide and go veto anyone. I like that one. I like that one, actually. Hide and go veto is a fun one. It's not my fault was 11 when you were born. I was destined to be young. Nobody's young forever, Ma. Nobody's young forever. Yeah, I got to star for Mark. Yes, you did, and I appreciate you for that. Sheesh. 106? I would never leave my house. Ritz are more expensive than regular saltines. He probably has regular saltines. The Ritz comment was just to show off. Because we know that college students live off of PB&J for like 2 months. He's probably eating a PB&J right now as we speak. It's the Mark and Ma show for real, for real. For real, for real. For real, for real. Somebody said our chat alliance is for real the other day. This is the longest live I've done in a while. Texas went 22 straight days of the... Oh, God. Once my friend sent me 69 cents as on PayPal as a joke, and I only received 18 cents of that. Sometimes I keep my responses to myself in here. In theory, it was supposed to be good, but it sucked because of the wall yeller. KD is still $1 box now, right? What is KD? Powerpuff Girls ended when I was 1. Mojo Jojo. I am Mojo Jojo. Don't mess with Lisa. So true. I did not. Yes, I do remember James, actually. Yep. When you're young forever, if you die young, but hopefully I don't die young. That was cryptic. It's the longest live because of me. It's not the longest, though. It's the longest live. No, you were on my other channel. So, no, it's not my longest live. Lisa, MC, Tammy. Y'all know I was on here for like almost 5 hours when Taylor was making her speech the night before finale night. So this is far from the... You would have to double the time that I'm on here right now for this to be my longest live. What are some of your hobbies? Obviously, the only hobby that I have is Big Brother. Outside of Big Brother, I play music. I play the saxophone. I play a little bit of drums, trumpet. I play the ukulele and the piano. I love listening to music. I like sports, basketball, tennis, sometimes football, sometimes baseball. I'm a big sports guy. I like writing. I like reading. I love working out, exercising, doing races, eating, if you can call that a hobby. I love eating. I do open mic nights. Worst Mojo Jojo impression ever. I didn't say it was good. I'm not claiming. My joke, I will stand by my joke all day. I'll stand by my joke all day. But I'm not out here saying I'm a Mojo Jojo impressionist. I'll tell you that much. Please teach me how to play the saxophone. For another... You know what? I'm going to charge you an astronomical amount that you will never be able to afford. Like $20. $20. Saxophone. We were up all night. So y'all know that 2 hours is not my longest live. Last year, 2 hours was a standard live. I was on here like, you guys think I'm on a lot now. I was on here like 2 hours plus every time I was live for the last month of the season. 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I was on here a long time. This season, I've only cracked 2 hours maybe 2 to 3 times. Wow, dude, you're pretty awesome. Were you in band in high school? I absolutely was. I was in the band in high school. I also was in saxophone competitions and piano competitions and won several of them. I have a book that my mom kept of all my awards, and I won a whole bunch of saxophone competitions and piano competitions against other people. So I was pretty good. Now I'm not competing with, people who are excellent at that stuff, because while I can still play those instruments, I stopped learning them competitively a long time ago. So I know what I know, and it's more for hobby now than for competition. But I have been paid I think I've been paid like 3 or 4 different times to hold saxophone concerts, which is pretty cool for me because I'm not really a saxophonist, but I play well enough that I got booked 4 times to play in different places. Too young to drink wine. Basketball and tennis, interesting mix. Bay Area sports fan here, but moved to Texas. 49ers here, buddy. Can't forget Golden State. I don't have $20. Oh, we know, Ma. We know. I've been in band since 6th grade. And if you say I'm still in 6th grade, I'm still gonna, even if you cancel it right now, I am still gonna get the money. So you can cancel it and lose all the benefits if you want. But the money is paid in full. All 70% of it. You played the trumpet in high school band? That's what's up. Ma, you making a RHNY reference. Please play the saxophone on this channel, Jimmy Sax. It is stressful. Especially those piano competitions that I did. It was like we had one side that had the kids who were going to play the song. One side had the parents. And then they had 3 adjudicators which sit there with these stone faces on in a quiet room. And you walk up to the front of the room and you're like, my name is Mark and I'm going to play such and such in G major. Then you sit down and it's pin drop silence. You just get up there and you play in front of the room and you sit. Nobody's allowed to clap or anything. And you just finish the song. You bow and then you walk back to your seat and sit down. And then the next kid plays and it goes like that. Then you sit there in silence while the adjudicators give you your scores and confer. And then they say, 3rd place is this person. 2nd place is this person, and 1st place is this person. And I remember the anxiety I used to feel. That's really the first time I ever felt anxiety in my life, but I didn't know what anxiety was, obviously, at that time. But I put down the instruments for a while because of that exact thing. And I picked them back up as an adult. Mark be playing Earth, Wind, and Fire Reasons live on sax during his off time. That's a good jam. It is. It surely is. All right, y'all. You guys are still... I'm laughing at this because I'm going, you got me on here. Thanks to Ma. You should all thank Ma. Tell Ma thank you in the chat for keeping me on here an extra 40 minutes with this fake beef and his dollar that he threw me. All right. Nah, this is not keeping going. I'm out of here. Because the only way that I would stay on here past this 2-hour mark that I just passed, past this 2-hour and 5-hour mark, is if I just started getting flooded with super chats, and I don't see that happening because, hold on, I got to get better with the timing. Let me repeat that. I'm not staying on here past the 2-hour and 5 mark unless the super chats start super chatting. And I don't see that happening because...
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Thank y'all. This was probably the most fun part of my day. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to be back on here in the morning. Just a reminder, the episode is Tuesday instead of Wednesday now. Tuesday at 8. Oh, you want the Mimi Diddy Bop? Sure. Even though you want her out of the house, I'm still going to play the Diddy Bop because you requested it.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping. Right. Okay. I can tell you that. Mm-hmm. If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for that request. It's always nice to leave on a good note. And when I play the Mimi Diddy Bop, that's how you know it's over. The Diddy Bop is the mic drop. Thank you all for making my birthday really fun. I'm mad at you for that, MC, but thank you. But I'm mad at you for that, but thank you again. First Soprano. BB tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yes. I'm staying on an extra 30 seconds because MC dropped that happy birthday super chat. You are trying to rob me of my sleep and my sanity. But it's a reminder of why I love this channel. I do. I love the channel. I love the group. I look forward to this in my off time. I appreciate y'all for real. I really do. For real, for real. You're my alliance in real life. You are my number one alliance. I might have 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 side alliances, but those are fake alliances, of course. This is the only one true alliance that I have. You are the main alliance, okay? I'm big mad. All right, y'all. I'm hopping off. I don't even want another super chat. I'm trying to hop off. I'm literally trying to hop off. So
you literally were one of my very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But, yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what?
Thank
but
you.
I like this Canadian.
Well,
I like this one.